What is it? I've got movement. Wait. Does this shield also serve as a weapon?
Hey, Hill.
Hill here.
Gaming.
Our travels have brought us back here to Riften. We need to go into the Ratway. When I was there before, there was a ghost, and I sense the presence of power that's incomprehensible. We need to do something about it. Let's go.
Gems, potions, exotic ingredients. I have them all.
We're going to need to do tasks such as this so that I can increase my power and my strength. I don't know what's ahead, but I need to be ready. If I recall, yes, I sense it. The power is coming from this way. Let's go. Could I be mistaken? No, it's this way. Yes, there's a corpse here, isn't there? I remember it. Okay. It's gonna be through this grating. I sense the ghost. Be ready. But it's gone.
That's... wow.
What are you seeing? A multitude of colors at the various entrances in some sort of field. And there's a weapon inside, a sword. I sense it, it's powerful. Incredible. All right. So you say the energy that's cascading down is red in hue, and there's a corresponding gateway that is also red in front of me. Then I think that's where we need to head. Let's go, Malik. I'm going to use this. I want to try something new. No, I think this is actually... Yes, this Ars Locus. Let's see how this works. Ah, look. It does create a shield. Come on. Oh, I sense another ghost. 2 ghosts. Be careful.
Lost your
Malik could use a hand. It's been banished. This Ars Locus is impressive. I'm almost afraid to ask what powers you're wielding now. Things have changed quite a bit since the time resets. All right, so you say there's a red light up above us, but it doesn't look like we can get up there, I understand. All right, then I think we need to exit. I mean, there could possibly be a way. There's a chest in here. A black soul gem. A guild mage's note. All right, I can run my fingers over the ink on the page and read this. How could this have happened? Our plan should have worked, but who could foresee that his weapon would interfere with our simple enchantments, and now we have become ensnared in our own trap. What is this weapon, and what does it herald? Seems that someone was sleeping here. I sense a bedroll. Was it the skeleton? All right, Malik, I'm gonna jump down. Now I think we can leave. Oh, what's that tremor? What's that? You say the light in the center has turned green? Oh, I'm glad I brought you. I mean, I could strain and use my second sight, but the pain, the exhaustion that it causes. So this is green. And to my left, you say, there's a green brazier. All right, then. I think that's where we need to go. Water cascading all around. What do you see? Okay, a staircase. I can sense it. Wait, what's in here? Another skeleton. Uh-oh. What is it? I've got movement. Wait. Does this shield also serve as a weapon? I think it does. Guild Mage Warning, according to the ink impressions here. Let me read it. I warn them to be cautious, no matter how perfect the incantation. Magic is the husband of chaos. We let our guard down, and this abomination is the result of our hubris. And to make matters worse, he has divided into 3. Divines, help us all. Well, there are 2 of us. Hopefully that will do. Malik, what is that spell you have in your hands? Something new. Impressive. All right. Which way to get out of here? Okay. Yeah, all right. Yes. To my right. All right. Okay, here. I can sense the stairs now. The water is kind of disrupting my sensory abilities. I appreciate your being here and guiding me. Did we come in that way? Wait, there's a ghost here. Yes, so this must be the way. Malik? Alright, join me when you can. Uh-oh. Some sort of vampiric power. He was draining my life. Fortunately, I was able to resist. Malik? I need to watch you and see what you're doing with whatever that is in your hands. It's impressive. Alright, there's a locked gate here. All right, let's see what this says. We are doomed. There is no hope. Here's a journal. We have secured a location that will serve us well, an old, partially abandoned smuggler's hideout in Riften. One of the council members, Seashell Gatharian, had done prior business with the inhabitants and pointed us in their direction. It was a prudent choice, as the small band of unsavory entrepreneurs seem more than happy to assist us with our venture, for they have a love of gold above all else, which with this much aid, building our trap should be accomplished reasonably quickly. Once this is done, we will bring her remains to us and draw our spider out. It is done. Now all we can do is wait. When he arrives, we will incapacitate him with our magic and separate him from his blade. We will then channel his life force and mana into our constructed device, which will use his own energy to shield the weapon from him. In essence, he will become bound to it, for whilst he lives, the shield will hold. Hopefully this plan will work, and we can avoid bloodshed, for given what we now know of him, we do not wish his death. Perhaps there is even hope that without his blade we can rehabilitate him, for despite his crimes, I do pity the poor soul. I have no idea what they're talking about. There's another note. I can't resist him. Those eyes, those terrible eyes, so full of anger, fear, and remorse. The only escape is death. Well. All right, it's done. What do we have here? Iron Dagger of Souls. There's a book. Okay. It does not give me any insights to anything. Varric's Note. I met Seashell Gatharian on a mundus outside the docks. In the rain, should have taken it as a sign. We'd done business before, she and I, smuggling black soul gems, corpses, the kind of dark and dishonest things that would make grown men sleep in pairs. But this was no different. This was big. But this was different. The sword she gave me was like nothing I'd ever seen. Teeth like a slaughter fish, and a blood-red gem in the center. I said it must have been one of a kind. That's when she smiled and told me that there was another. My job was to swap them. We sealed the venture with a coin, of which more was promised later. The mage told me that I'd be contacted in a week. A group of her associates would pay us to use the hidden hideout to kill some captain, after which I'd make the switch. She told me to keep this a secret from the mages, which made me pause. But the details didn't matter much to me. All I wanted to know was the number on the ledger. It was enough. Months later, and the deal was turned rotten. And the deal has turned rotten. The mages underestimated their own magic, and we our greed. Now we're all paying the price for our stupidity. Some tried to fight their way out, but the bastard won't die. I'm beginning to think he can't. On top of that, every man that he's felled has risen to fight beside him, making him that much harder to kill. I guess I have no one to blame but myself. I should have trusted my gut from the start. Mage jobs always have a bad stink on them, but this one smelled especially foul. But I wanted that gold, so I wanted it so bad that I convinced myself and the men it was moon sugar. The funny thing is, I don't even have bloodthirst anymore. I lost it at the pits at Falder's Tooth, thinking I could just kill the mages and Gatharian once I got my hands on the other one. But when the spell went bad, the guild sealed the captain in these chambers, and us along with him. Now all I have left is a festering wound, an empty stomach, and the mage's coin to show for it. Chances are this coin is probably the only thing that will ever make it out of here. But oh, could it tell you a story? Because this coin has bought a lot of lives. It sold a lot of dreams and spilled a lot of blood. I know now the coin is cursed, yet for some reason, I can't let it go. So we have another mission. Falda's Tooth. Isn't that... It's somewhere around Riften, I believe. Alright, do you sense anything else? Do you see anything else? I think we're done in here. Alright, I think we have to go back down to where I was originally going to go through until that ghost caught my attention. Tremors again. You say the light has turned blue now in the center. And to my left, blue braziers. Alright then. You know what we must do. It's quiet. I don't sense anything. Skeletons all around. This seems to be a coffin and another journal. Our guild has been commissioned to capture and restrain a renegade Blades captain. Many tall tales have been spoken of his cruelty and malice, some even claiming he is part serpent, in addition to bearing the arms of his former employers. It is said that he wields an Akaviri weapon of dark magic. The combination makes him quite formidable. Thankfully, the guild has great experience in dealing with such things, and we will win the day. We encountered our foe, but all did not go as planned, and he escaped us. He was more powerful than we had imagined, and many lives were lost as a result of our misjudgment. However, I am now convinced that his dreaded blade is the source of his power, as I have witnessed firsthand the dark magic it yields. For the blade drinks both life force and mana from any that befall it. We must think of a way to separate our foe from the source of his power. We have devised a means to separate our foe from his blade, and we must now set up a trap and lure him to us. I'm certain that it will work, but to be sure, I must think of an incentive to draw him to us. I think it would be prudent to research this former captain in more depth. Upon reading what I have regarding our captain, my heart almost feels pity for him. It would seem that his madness and malice stem from the loss of his wife. The records reveal that it was after this tragic event that the darkness of the soul overcame him. However, pity will not save lives. He must be stopped in all event. Therefore, I have decided to acquire the remains of his loved one in the hope that this will draw him to us. That's it. It ends there. So, you say this is a coffin. Could the loved one be inside? Well, I suppose I have no choice but to open it. Uh-oh. Ah, so that's what you're doing. You can heal and you can take life. I think we got him. Oh!
I'll fix you good.
He's ethereal. Too late. All right, it looks like we got him. Well, I suppose that was exciting. So, I think we have a set of Blade's armor, don't we? Letter from home. My dearest Laurent, I know that there is no power that will stop them from taking you away from me and into battle upon foreign fields, for I understand that this is your duty as a captain of the Blades. As your wife, I should respect such things. Nevertheless, the fear that you may never return troubles me. Know that I think of you always. We are bound together in this life and the next. Your beloved Emma. All right. Well, I think he has been dispatched for good this time. Wear beast blood. Oh. That can't be good. All right, I'm not reading any more missives. I think I understand what's happened here. I was hoping that there might be some ectoplasm, but it doesn't appear to be the case. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh, wait, look. I sense beings, and they vanished. It must have been the captain and his wife. Together now, forever. And something has been left behind. A powerful weapon. Dawn Fang. All right. Peace can now descend upon the Ratway. The power and the forces here have been vanquished.